Now to Karnataka politics, and despite all the speculation of a power change, the political allegations, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah today hit a milestone set by late Congress Chief Minister Devaraj Urs. He has equaled Devaraj Urs's 2,792 days in office record for the longest serving Chief Minister of the state, which he'll achieve tomorrow. In a state with multiple political convolutions and constant change, where Chief Ministers have struggled to finish a full term, Siddaramaiah hitting the record has come amidst a sharp challenge from within, from his own Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar, and also from outside from the BJP. Does this mean certainty for the rest of his term, or is the possibility of a mid-term change still a clear and present danger for Siddaramaiah? Siddaramaiah, while saying he is confident he will finish the term, has said the final decision he leaves to the party high command. Listen in to Karnataka's longest serving Chief Minister before we head to a quick political face-off.
ಇದು ಪರಿಪೂರ್ಣ ಅವಧಿ ಮುಗಿಸಿ ಇತಿಹಾಸ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
ಅದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಅವರು ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಅವರು ಯಾವಾಗ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
ಪೂರ್ಣಾವಧಿಯ ಸಿಎಂ ಆಗುವಂತ ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಮೇಲೆ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಇದೆ ಸರ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಇದೆ. ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಇಲ್ಲದವರು ಚೀಫ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ?
ಪೂರ್ಣಾವಧಿ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಸರ್.
ಪೂರ್ಣಾವಧಿ ಸಿಎಂ ಆಗ್ತೀರಾ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ತಮಗೆ ಇದೆ? ಪೂರ್ಣಾವಧಿ ಸಿಎಂ ಆಗ್ತೀರಾ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಇದೆ?
All depend upon High Command's decision.
People of Karnataka wants to know what is that you have achieved in last 2.5 years as the Chief Minister. Under the name of Ahinda, by using the name of Ahinda, he became Chief Minister of Karnataka. The first scam which broke was Estate Development Corporation scam. That the same community, ST Scheduled Tribe community which supported Siddaramaiah, the same Congress government came up with the Estate Development Corporation scam. BJP exposed this scam. Hundreds and hundreds of crores of money that was meant for the welfare of the Scheduled Tribe community was looted by the same Congress party. Is this the achievement of Siddaramaiah?
Well, the BJP can say all that it wants, but Siddaramaiah seems to have succeeded in hitting that milestone that many believed was one of his targets in the second term. Joining us this evening, Lavanya Balal Jain of the Congress, Mohan Vishwa of the BJP, and senior journalist Ramakrishna Upadhyay. Mohan Vishwa, you all claim there will be a November revolution, a Diwali dhamaka. All of you have been proven wrong, and Siddaramaiah has shown he has staying power. Would you agree?
Raghav, good evening. Thank you for having me in the show. It's not we who started, it's their own party MLAs who started. The followers of D.K. Shivkumar and also the followers of Siddaramaiah, they started this from the day one of inception of the Siddaramaiah 2.0 government. The moment some statements come from the followers of Siddaramaiah, one more statements come from the followers of D.K. Shivkumar. This is what is happening from past 2.5 years regarding November also revolution. The same statement came from Siddaramaiah's side. There was a counter statement from D.K. Shivkumar's side. This drama is happening from past 2.5 years. It's not from our side. Based on their statement only, we have told it's not that somebody, we ourselves started, because it's not our party. It is their party. When their own MLAs, their own supporters comes out and says, obviously, it's our duty being opposition party to tell the same to the public and, inform them what's happening inside the party.
Lavanya Balal Jain, the question to you is how long before the rumblings again erupt? It's not about whether they will erupt, but about when they will erupt.
Good evening, Veera Raghav. I don't think there will be rumblings at all. There has been no rumblings. It is the making up of mostly of the BJP and the JDS who have been giving, from the time we have taken charge in 2023, I think there have been multiple dates that were set by the BJP ecosystem and the JDS saying, the government is going to fall, the government is going to be having a new chief minister and all of that. They have to understand it was a thumping majority given to us by the people of Karnataka, and we can have multiple CMs if we choose to. The BJP should very well remember that they were not able to have one continuous CM in either of their previous two terms. They had to have multiple CMs for multiple reasons. So for them to come up here and say, hey, you know what, they're going to change the CM. Let us focus on the socio-economic, reforms. Devaraj Urs has done the socio-political reforms. The two leaders have done the parallels between these two leaders. I think it is two eras of politics where we have seen such huge transitions happening in the state, be it the Devaraj Urs era, be it the Siddaramaiah era. I think that is what we need to be focusing on, because as a state, we have benefited immensely from both of these men and their leadership.
All right, as you make the point, let me ask somebody who has tracked Devaraj Urs also very closely, Ramakrishna Upadhyay, a veteran journalist for many, many decades. Do a comparison, but as you do a comparison, also make a prediction, Ramakrishna Upadhyay, for the remainder of the term.
Veera.
Well, Veer Raghav, good evening, Veer Raghav.
I'll get back to you, Lavanya. Just give Ramakrishna Upadhyay his moment in fame.
Good evening, Veer. In terms of longevity, Siddaramaiah is all set to overtake Devaraj Urs tomorrow and become the longest serving chief minister. But then that's it. Of course, it's an achievement, no doubt. But in terms of, the legacy, I think is far, far behind Devaraj Urs. So Devaraj Urs was a towering figure. And in fact, I think the achievements of Devaraj Urs is something that, nobody can, come near. And I think, in my estimation, I think he was the best chief minister Karnataka has produced, arguably, no doubt, because I think he was a chief minister at a very, very difficult time when, social reforms were required, and he had the guts to do it. I mean, that is what Devaraj Urs regime separates from what Siddaramaiah is doing. Siddaramaiah has been is enjoying power, being, not taking any risk. I mean, he has the MLAs on his side, and he has the majority on his side, and he has implemented some social reform, no doubt, welfare schemes, but they don't last long. I mean, Devaraj Urs' legacy is that he brought in two very important reforms, and one was about giving the reservations based on a backward class commission report. He started LG Havanur commission report, commissioned it, and then they came up with some of the detailed caste-wise population in Karnataka, and they were able to implement reservation for the smallest communities. This is one of the biggest achievements of Devaraj Urs. And then he also introduced land reforms. Karnataka's best land reforms were introduced by Devaraj Urs, and that was widely appreciated.
But some would argue that given the present times and the changed political circumstances, it's no mean feat for Siddaramaiah to have lost power, come back to power, and survived for such a long time in office. Ramakrishna Upadhyay, what do you see for the remainder of the term? A very, very quick, simple prediction.
Well, I think Siddaramaiah is going to now go on a celebratory mood, and though there might be pressure on him to step down, but I think it has eased quite a bit. Shiv Kumar doesn't know whether he's going to get any chance at all. I don't think unless Siddaramaiah himself is ready to step down, it's not going to happen, because Siddaramaiah is all powerful now. That's an important
point that you make there. It's been
something
that we made repeatedly. Lavanya Balal Jain, again I go back to the question. Please complete the point that you were going to make, as well as answer the question that looks like the rumblings may still erupt at some point of time. Will there be a change, or will the remainder of the term see the same chief minister?
There will be no changes, and Mr. Siddaramaiah will be completing his 5 years in the office. Mr. D.K. Shiv Kumar will be completing 5 years of his term in the office. And I have to disagree with our senior journalist, because we have faced off in multiple debates earlier too, where he had predicted multiple things and which has not come true.
Everything has come true, madam. Everything has come true. Please tell me one thing which has not come true.
No, but it hasn't come true so far. Today is her moment, Ramakrishna Upadhyay. We have all those who predicted have been proven wrong today. Go ahead, Lavanya.
Mr. Upadhyay, if you could keep quiet for a second. Mr. Upadhyay. Mr. Upadhyay, I'm addressing your question. I have faced off with you multiple times about the government falling down, the government changing the chief minister. Mr. Upadhyay, you need to have a little bit of patience and listen to the other person as well. Please.
Don't everyone think you're not fair.
Go ahead, Lavanya.
Raghav, I want to pitch in.
So, well, we are talking about...
Yes, I'll give you the last word. Just let Lavanya complete her point. Yeah, go ahead, Lavanya.
Okay. So as I was saying, the both leaders, their eras are marked with social welfare schemes. Mr. Siddaramaiah, who has been accused multiple times by the BJP government of bringing multiple social welfare schemes, is Anna Bhagya and a lot of other Bhagya schemes. He's called Bhagyagala Saradhara. The BJP government has gone ahead and copied the same welfare schemes in multiple states across India. And today for them to say, hey, you know what, these freebies do not work in India is false. So all I would like to say is we are going to have a robust government for the remainder of the 2.5 years. And it's a great, moment for Karnataka because a stable government is very, very important in the state. We have seen how...
Mohan Vishwa, what Lavanya Balal Jain is saying is that the BJP needs to have patience till the next elections. Nothing's going to change before that. You're the one who needs to be patiently watching the Congress government perform. That's Lavanya Balal's point. Go ahead.
Raghav, I heard her telling that, the people of Karnataka should be great at having Mr. Siddaramaiah as a CM. Let me read out his achievements. Okay, in Siddaramaiah 1.4, the moment he stepped in as a chief minister, he was the one who finished Lokayukta, who started ACP and gave clean chip to himself in 45 cases.
Incorrect
After that, between 2013 to 2018, 4,257 farmers committed suicide. There were hundreds of, Hindu Karyakartas murdered. He withdrew cases.
Okay.
Veera Raghav? You have to tell your guest from the BJP he is liable to lawsuit if he comes here and uses fake news.
The line with the BJP guest seems to have frozen.
This is not the way to... Okay, listen. Hello, Raghav, can I continue, please?
Yeah. Just go ahead. For 10 seconds, finish your point.
Yeah, exactly. So he's known as Mr. Detramaiah. He was the one who has increased Karnataka debt to surpass 1 lakh crore for the first time in the history. In 60 years, and last 2.5 years, for 3,16,000 crores has increased. Come on, for what basis he's going to...
10-second response from Lavanya Balal before I close the
scam.
The duty of the BJP to run down the opposition leader. They do not have anything positive to say, despite
you don't have answers.
Achievement
during the you don't have answers to my question.
We just closed the COVID scam.
You don't.
The report of the COVID scam.
All right, okay, that face-off will play out. Ramakrishna Upadhyay, I think we'll have many more chances to discuss. But thanks for putting all of it in perspective, and thanks to the two of you for joining us.